Why did you send her a message
To see if I
asking her to lie and say she was 18,
Yeah.
that her mom was gone for the night, and that you had her permission to come over? What was the purpose of that?
Because I had gotten that vibe already.
Yeah.
Truly, anybody that would even consider doing that to a minor should rot in hell. Build a prison, put Benjamin Netanyahu in with them, put another prison on top of them, and let them rot and spend eternity in hell. The ironic part is he's wearing a Donald Trump t-shirt. MILF. Man, I love felons. Well, that's ironic that you worship a man that defends child molesters, who is very likely a child molester, who was on Epstein Island and mentioned more in the Epstein files than Jesus is mentioned in the Bible. It's ironic that you worship and pray to and idolize and voted for a man that is an adjudicated rapist, who brags about going into 15-year-old girls' locker rooms and watching them naked as minors. It's fucking on brand for the MAGA movement. And every time Republicans have a Klan rally called CPAC, Grindr crashes every time, because this is who they are in their very core. They do not view women as equal. And that's disgusting. 250 years. And we've still never had a woman president. Gee, I wonder why. And in 24, you voted for a rapist, a man that cheats on his wife, can't even keep his wedding vows, calls women fat, calls women piggy, bleeding out of their whatever, calls them dumb, defends child molesters, an adjudicated rapist, and you're like, yeah, that's my guy. He's the lesser of two evils, because you don't respect women. And you like that shit because you're morally bankrupt. This is why we're here, y'all. This is all part of the white male patriarchy. And when you go back to England, not to go back too far, but they would marry 13 and 15-year-olds. This was the way it was. When you hear Erica Kirk, i.e. Tammy Faye Baker, what is she talking about? We need more babies from 15 to 19-year-olds, because that's how conservatives view this. Dr. Oz, same thing. We're only at a 1.5 birth rate versus 2.1. We need more babies. Women, go make more babies. Because that's how they view women. They don't view them as equal, and it's disgusting and it's vile. And I'm sorry I sound like a broken record, but anybody that voted for Trump, may you rot in hell too. I don't care if you're my mom, my dad, my uncle. I don't give a damn. I don't care at all. You're a disgusting pig. And it's about more time that men that look like me, especially white men, call this shit out, because it's morally repugnant. How many of you accepted his mistreatment of women for cheap eggs and cheap gas? Yeah, I need gas, cheap gas, and cheap groceries and carrots. Because you're sick. But this is the rot. Look at the Catholic Church. How many of those voted for Trump? Probably a majority of them. And how many young men have been molested in the Catholic Church? Oh, yes, in the name of Jesus. How many women have been sexually assaulted in the Baptist Church, and they covered up for decades? In the name of Jesus. And they all voted for Donald Trump, the rapist. This is a trend. This is who they are. Stop acting like you're going to find common ground. There is no common ground with any person that is fine with treating women that way, period. And we should stop normalizing it. Well, Karen, your life is ruined. I hope it was worth it for a 15-year-old, because you're a disgusting piece of shit. So you can shove your gold cross. You're 21-year-old. You threw your life away because you just couldn't have a moral compass. Sick.